Alright, what should you be charging for junk removal? Well, every area is different. Some people charge less, some people charge more. Some people charge, 125, 200 bucks to get rid of a couch. Is it a higher bed couch? Is it in the basement or is it upstairs? Is it outside? Some people charge, 275, 200 bucks for a hot tub. Some people are charging 350, $400, depending on where it is, how big it is. Say you're going to get clean out a little garage and you got a 5x8 trailer worth of stuff that's stacked up 4 foot high. Some people might charge, 175 to 250. Others might come in and clear the whole thing out for 375 to 450. It's really what you're doing. What kind of stuff do they have? Are we talking electronics? Are we talking a bunch of wood, concrete? Is there stuff in the way? What are we looking at? What kind of difficulties are there? Is it raining? Is it all wet? Is it heavier than expected? Comment some prices below. Maybe we can get a range of what's going on around the country. And I've always been a firm believer in if everybody can get a good standard of what everybody is charging in a sense, or as junk removal people and as customers, if we can all understand a base price, then people won't be won't be so much shock and awe and surprise when a professional comes up and says, hey, we're going to clear out this trampoline, we're going to have it gone here in the next 10 20 minutes. You're going to be looking at 125, maybe 175, depending on how much trouble we give you, and it's gone. That way they're not like, oh my gosh, well, some guy said they come pick it up for 20 bucks because it's scrap, or they take it for free because it's scrap. If we can all get on a consensus here, then there'll be a national standard for not only the prices but the professionalism. And if you're just not providing the professionalism, then you just won't get paid the price. So that's just the way it is. You gotta be confident in it. It can be hard to go up to somebody and say, I know you got this little trailer full of wood and you got a couple mattresses and you're gonna be looking at 550 bucks. Well, it's just the way it's gotta be. So if you're not firm in your prices, then you're just constantly gonna be going, oh, all right, I'll get rid of it for 175 or 200 bucks. And then that's the only job you get that day, and you don't make any money for the next 2 days, and you're kind of screwed. And that $500 would have been a lot better. That almost been, a whole week's paycheck. So what are you guys paying? What are you guys charging customers? Some people have to pay to get rid of TV. Some people are paying to get rid of their junk by the ton. Some are paying to get rid of it by the truckload. I know where we're at, we have to pay for a 1 ton minimum. We can't just show up and get rid of a couch or just a couple items. We start at 1 ton, and then each additional weight after that is put onto the docket or put onto the ticket. TVs also cost extra. In your city or your state, you might be able to just dump them in a landfill. Not necessarily sure. Also, let's see, trying to think. Your average stuff that you might haul away, a refrigerator or something, if it's in the basement, or it's gonna be a little bit of hassle to get to it. Charge the people 75 to 150 bucks if it's down in the basement. You're gonna have to take some doors off and some things. You might be able to get up to 175, $200 for a refrigerator removal in the basement. If you gotta get some stuff hauled away, and even if it's just sitting there right in the driveway, 50, 75 bucks. If somebody messages you and says, hey, I got a refrigerator in my garage, just back right up to it, ready to go, be honest with them. Say, hey, you might be able to get rid of this thing if you can set it by your curb and some scrapper might pick it up for free. But if you don't want to mess with that, if you don't want to deal with that, you can't lift it, you maybe don't want to have it as an eyesore, you don't want to have it at the end of your driveway, we'll come pick it up, we'll haul it away within the next 24 hours, 75 bucks. So there you go. And you can get quite a lot of refrigerators onto a trailer or back end of a truck, and hopefully you can go recycle them, scrap them. Maybe you have an appliance guy that'll buy them for another, 20 to 50 bucks a pop. There you go. There's other ways to kind of generate some revenue on the revenue that you've already generated, and you'll be much happier when you're able to afford the things at the end of the day. Put some gas in your truck, maybe get a helper so your back's not hurting so much. That's that. So this short little video, what are you guys charging? What are prices around the nation? Are you guys happy with the prices? Do you feel like you could raise the prices a little bit? Or maybe they need to be scaled back, and sometimes you get a big whoa, whoa, whoa. That's no. Some days you're going to strike out 3 or 4 times. It's the way it is. But for a majority, as long as you're not charging, $1,500 for a $500 job, your value is going to be right there with the work that you're doing. All right, show up, be on time, be presentable, be appropriate, advertise, and be confident in your prices. All right, comment below, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and get notified.